isn't it?
Yeah, he was second to Max yesterday in the semi-final. He had a great performance. He was over this side of the course lane too, so again, a bit like Francesco Weber, we just saw snuck up this side under us here.
Vince, you can't miss him obviously with his hair and his camouflage boat. It's looking good. As you mentioned, Francisco Sanchez Cubelos, again, he's only 21 years old, came fourth in the world in
probably the smallest man in the field when you're standing on the bank, but definitely one of the most explosive over this distance.
It's not the size of the dog though, is it?
No, absolutely not.
Max Hofer says he's slimmed down a bit, looks incredibly strong. He had a different training regime. He normally pushed himself to the limit. This time he had a bit off. Here's Rennie Helton-Paulsen, as I say, he's pleases the sponsors. They all love him. And
Mr. Red Bull, yeah.
Fernando Pimenta, as you mentioned, interesting to see how he comes through here. Kenny last year was in his red rocket. Today he's in the more traditional boat, but he certainly knows how to win, and he normally wakes up in the last 50 metres, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Alan Van Koeverden, the Canadian hero, let's see how he's going this year. He's been pushing it, and I just say your giant here, who's obviously great success in the K4, but now really making his go in the K1s as well. And Brand is perhaps maybe the outsider in this race.
Oh, possibly, yeah, definitely. Bram had a super race.
And they're off. Fernando Pimenta in your picture. It's a perfect racing conditions here today.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to take it out pretty hard for the first maybe 200 metres, then settle. See who's around, conserve as much energy on the way down to the last 250, and then throw everything at it.
But in the Worlds we had Max Hofer, he looked like he's in control in the end, and then we had 200 metres to go. Kenny Wallace was like 4 boats back and 4 boat lengths back, and suddenly he put the power on, didn't he? So it'll be interesting to see how he comes through. But early days at the moment, we still have Pimenta from Max Hofer in the middle of your picture.
Yeah, looking smooth there now, Fernando. Max is hanging on there. Joseph Dostal over the far side there, lane 8.
And the field's already quite spread out, isn't it?
It has, yeah. We've just gone through the first 250 there. Pimenta by half a length from another half a length down to Dostal, and I think Rene's just about 4th ahead of, can't see in the light there.
On that
Adam's the far side there, yeah.
And a lot of these boys have been really, a lot of races. Some of them had 4 races yesterday, because they're also going in the 500s and the 1000s, and there's the heats and the semis, and so they certainly can't say they're not warmed up.
No, the World Cup program was pretty packed out on Friday for men who raced 1,000 and 500 metres. They got a heat semi-final in both, so.
It looks like Max is coming up to the front of the field now.
Obviously started off as in 2006, I believe. He was the Wild Water World Champion, decided to give it a go in K1, immediately made a massive impact, and hasn't looked back for there, but it looks like he's, the camera likes the Portuguese guy, but let's see if he can hold on at this level.
They're neck and neck together there now. They're going to be playing cat and mouse now for the last 350 metres here with each other. Hoff, I think, has just edged out, as Talene said, just edging above Fernando.
It's quite a split in the field now, but it looks like we've got that front 5 paddlers really pushing for the finish.
Adam is starting to sneak up into 3rd, maybe, or 4th, maybe even 3rd position there. He's coming into the picture. Just coming to the 750 there in a month, so.
Max Hoff has just taken control of the race in the last 100 metres.
Stretched by a boat length ahead of Pimenta.
Last 200 metres now.
Rene Hulton-Paulsen seems to be holding on to the 3rd place there. Adam is just half a length down on him in 4th. Don't rule out Kenny Wallace. Stroke rate is starting to come up here.
Here we go, last 100 metres. Max Hoff from Germany looks like he has the race wrapped up, but it's going to be really, really close for the 2nd place.
Oh, Rene's pulling up now.
Rene's taking it to Pimenta. He's just overtaken Pimenta. He's going to steal that silver medal.
50 metres.
Max Hoff's going to take the victory, but it looks like Rennie Helton-Paulsen has put in a fantastic finish.
Francesco Cubelos is finishing hard, so is Kenny Wallace.
And Adam's come up, looks like 4th.
think the Spanish
Close
fifth.
finish.
So it was well done to Max Hoff, but the 4 or 5 other guys, they can take confidence in this, I guess, that they can put in a good performance.
Absolutely, that was a tight field over 1,000 metres, so I think it's going to be very exciting for these next races coming up.
Well, Max Hoff, he started off the form last year in scintillating form in Szeged and finished off the season winning the gold in Duisburg, so he's the man to beat at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
Olympic bronze medalist of the season.
Looked very in control there the whole way down. Never really under any pressure. I think over 1 length clear at the finish.
Job done, happy, cool.
Yeah.
There's an enormous camaraderie here, isn't there? We'll do training camps together.
Oh, it's any of the big regattas at the World Cups, and they're based in Central Europe, Matt. It's pretty easy if you live here for those countries to get here. You know, Germans can get here from even North Germany probably in about 4 or 5 hours.
Here we go, have the unofficial results. Max Hoff from Germany takes it in 3:29. Rennie Holten-Poulsen comes through second. Fernando Pimenta third, with Adam Van Koevelen just missing out on the medal this time, but I'm sure he's going to be the medal ceremony for the men. Frank Gardner in your picture there, who's the chairman of the sprint committee for the International Canoe Federation from Canada, been in the game for many, many years. Fernando Pimenta from Portugal, really, really good result there coming up in the bronze medal. Rennie from Denmark. Him and Max must have shared so many podiums in the last few years. They keep swapping positions, but recently it's in 1,000 meters. It's Max stand on the top.
Yeah, I think Rennie would be very happy with that result there. You know, he paced it with Max now. Rennie paced it very well. He was sitting around fourth, and then he came straight back up in the last 250 meters to take that silver medal.
Max Hoff from Germany takes another victory. There's the podium. As we see, Max Hoff, Rennie Holten-Poulsen and Fernando Pimenta. Great racing. And Pete, how are you managing to combine being a working man plus a top athlete?
Extremely difficult. Unfortunately, there's no facility at home in my police force to train full time, whereas in other internationals they have like associated clubs where you could just get paid the wage as such and train full time. But no, I do 6 days on, 4 days off. So yeah, eat, sleep, train, or going to work for a rest.
And to nearly yourself, you guess you're full time, full on.
I'm actually studying full time at the moment, doing paramedicine, so it's with quite a bit of work on with that, quite a bit of practical stuff. It's a little bit challenging, but it's also quite exciting, and it's quite nice to head down to the lake and sort of put your efforts into something different.
So on with the action.